that I wasn't sitting at and pop him in his face because he's sitting there smirking and stuff.
I think Josh could take you. Can you see Vic and Josh in the hall brawl? Ooh, Josh is knocking that head off, baby.
No, he's not, because I'm getting lower than his dumb ass.
Your ankle ain't.
First off, I wouldn't be in the hall brawl with my Achilles fucked up. That's first and foremost. And secondly, I'm getting low as fuck. Even I can take his ass with one motherfucking leg. I can take his ass on crutches. Boop, 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 boop. Period. But I'm getting down low and I'm getting hitting them legs and I'm tossing his ass up in the air like that.
Put in the comments below this video who y'all think will win in the hall brawl, Vic or Josh? 1's for Vic, 2's for Josh.
At the end of the day, Josh is a fucking sellout. Thirdly, Josh is racist as fuck, in my personal opinion. I know you're not gonna agree with me. It's cool. I'm gonna call it what it is. Y'all can send this video to him and let him know that it's been said. Because at the end of the day, if you have, you should be sticking with the group.
What group?
The black folks. That's what. Yeah,
ain't black.
Yeah.
Swaggy said, "Pussy."
Sure did.
Pussy.
Sure did.
That's what Kelz did, but
did.
Kelz did it in a nice, nasty way. Pussy. Oh, that was so good to see. She was like, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. I want 150,000, but we can sell it out of court for 20 bucks. Do you know what movie that's from? He about to show his age right now, y'all. What movie that from?
That's from the Players Club.
What's going on, everybody? I am Wes.
I'm Victor.
Ooh, I got a headache. Yeah, we just got finished watching, what's the name of this show?
A Mess.
The Challenge, episode 3, entitled Bertha. I think they were talking about BERTHA. Let's get into it. Ed speaks to Gobble and Nelson. You know, they kind of like welcome Ed into the fold. You know, Gobble's asking Ed questions or whatever the case may be. Nelson seemed very ecstatic about, you know, bringing Ed into the fold. Don't know what that was all about. You know, I feel like a lot of these vets are very much acting now. Like they're so used to just being on TV that everything's like, oh my God, guys, we're about to do this, and then we have to do this challenge, and let's go over here. And I know that Ashley was very upset with me, but I told her that I didn't like her. Like, it used to feel so authentic and so like down to earth, but now all this crap is just so like, oh, Jesus.
What's the word for that?
There's
fake.
Quite a few words.
Fake.
But yeah, it's just too much putting on. Like, just say what the hell is going on. Anyways, that's what I was like. That's been my issue since the beginning of this season. It's just like everybody that comes on now, especially the ones that have been there, they just sound so washed up and just so scripted. It just doesn't have the authentic feel that it used to have.
I think Ed is you know, Ed's a part of the show now. Don't know Ed from a can of white rice. And he looks nice. He sounds nice.
Rice comes in a can?
Well, I mean, it can. If you get like the healthy choice soup, see, I'm gonna fix it up real quick. If you get the healthy choice soup with the chicken and white rice and the mixed vegetables in there, then yeah, can of white rice, right? White rice, yeah. But nonetheless, I think it's supposed to be can of beans. No. Cool dude. Like, I ain't got no issue with him. No, nothing like that. What you got next on your notes?
There are a lot of black women this season, and I'm appreciative. You got Priscilla, you got Tasha, you got Esther, you got Anissa, you got Big T, you got Amber. I think Amber is black. I think she is. She looks black.
I think she's biracial. She might be Puerto
Who
Rican.
else? Did I miss somebody? I don't think I did. But it was just a lot of like, you just see a lot of melanin popping on the screen. Then you got Corey L, then you got regular Corey, then you got Nelson, then you got Kelz. It's just a lot of melanin on screen, and I'm loving this.
And as they should. And the black people should be sticking together and making sure that somebody of, well, okay, I want the right person who does what they're supposed to do and all of that to win. If they are putting in the work, putting in the effort, winning the challenges, and all of that stuff, but having a good social game, then that's who I want to win. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be black. But I mean, Amber B didn't win last year, so she does have some melanin in her skin, and then, in her. So in my personal opinion, I don't know that to be a fact. I have not gone on Ancestry.com.
She's black. I believe she is.
The curls tell me that she's got a little color in her. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see somebody about this chocolate, or this chocolate when this I want to see that. Like, I really want to see that.
They just got to put in the work. Gabo is excited about being on American TV, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad these foreign people are having their dreams come true. Tori is in bed with Kelz. I don't blame her, but I'm like, girl, every season you hopping in on somebody. Every season.
What you and Kelz gonna do when y'all get into bed together?
You said who what?
Huh? I said, what you and Kelz gonna do if y'all get into bed together?
First of all, if Kelz even think about getting into bed with me, it's gonna be some problems. But he's a beautiful man. It is what it is.
But you wasn't rooting for him to win, though.
I wasn't. Stop. Y'all was going ahead. Nelson and Berna are laid up, but then he gets up and goes to Ashley's bed. At least that's how they edited it. I don't know if that's how it happened, but that's how they edited it. Yeah.
First off, Nelson, you're supposed to be over there hanging out with Corey. That's first and foremost. Secondly, I see you.
What?
No, it's like, come on, man. You need to win some money, bro. How many times you gonna come on this show and you have not won yet? Now, they sent you home last time. Fexy sent you home in the hall brawl. At the end of the day, you need to be saving yourself for the challenges and the eliminations. You don't need to be just blowing it in the air, because all of that pent-up energy is energy that you can be using in case you go against Fessy again in a hall brawl or anybody else. But you so busy running around chasing Punana when you already, anyway, I'm not gonna go down that, but you're too busy chasing Punana. Bro, focus on the game. I'm like looking like, man, what? And then on top of that, you got two girls in the game at the same time, and they're in the same fucking house. Everybody knows that even if you do like go girl, you should say, hey, babe, I think you're really, really cool, whatever, but I don't want to cause any drama. I don't want to cause no.
Nelson is doing what Corey used to do. And see, Corey has grown the F up. Because I don't know that this woman that he with, but ever since he got with this woman and had that second child, this boy don't play. He is all about his family, all about his child, all about that woman. And he don't mess with none of these chicks no more. When he had the first baby, he was still being a hoe. Nelson, whatever this chick is doing to Corey, man, listen, you need to focus. But he doesn't. He goes and have sex with Ashley. At least that's what they say on TV.
Probably eating boo.
But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And then Ashley, of all women, Ashley, it's just chaotic. But then again, it makes me feel like this is that scripted shit. Like the producers is like, hey, y'all need to make this hot. So why don't y'all act like, I don't know.
But I wouldn't even, y'all bring that to me, I'm like, you know what? Well, look, hey, I'm sorry. I don't even want to be depicted like that. I want to be depicted like that. That's not something, I'm sorry, you have.
Ashley's still getting drunk, and I like Ashley. A lot of people don't like Ashley, but I like Ashley. She's still getting drunk, and Nelson's still chasing after chicks.
I mean, Ashley is being her authentic self, and I understand she's being her authentic self, but at the same time, Ashley, like, you know what I'm saying? You need to focus on your game too, girl. You spent a whole bunch of your money on this work you got done, boo. So, like, let's just keep them 100.
I'm starting to feel like she wouldn't have made it to the finale without Hunter. So, I don't know. She has a lot to prove. She has a lot to prove.
Ashley,
she has not made it to a finale since. Every time she gets on, she get kicked off. She get on, it's just the same thing what happened to Bananas when he did that to Sarah. Tracy lost Devin to Michelle. She is apologizing to Tracy for taking Devin from her. I think this is her Survivor social game coming through, because you never saw anybody apologize for taking a partner away. But these Survivor people know how to survive, pun intended. The vets want to get the rookies out. Josh mentions Kel's name. Child. We don't have to spend the whole thing. We just get it because we're going to talk about Josh later. Fessy is fasting. Who the fuck cares? No one cares. You care that he's practicing Ramadan?
Okay, so here, look, I'm going to tell you this. This is real. So I grew up super, super religious. So fasting, you know what fasting is, right? When you don't. So, it's something that you don't want to do on a regular week. So for the fact for him to be like, you know, oh, I'm fasting and I'm doing Ramadan and all this, but you're still an asshole, bro. Like, it doesn't make a damn difference if you're starving yourself and you're not drinking anything. You're still an asshole, and you'll throw.
Well, he hasn't done anything mean this week.
But he wanted
season.
to. He wanted to.
That was for the show. That's what I'm talking about. It's that put on. The producer said, "Are you going to talk about you wanting to throw the vets in and let's spice it up?"
But
he knew damn well he wasn't throwing the vets in. You got to think about it. That was a post confessional. Every time you see them talking, they talking about the show that had already happened before. So you know the producers are like, "Hey, spice it up a little bit. Talk about how you wanted to throw the vets in." What?
Would you have said it?
To be on TV for my first time? Yes.
But what about for your like 30th?
No, because I'm already established.
That's what I'm
But these
saying.
people not established yet. Nelson calling himself, they call Nelson a vet. He ain't no damn vet. But CT doing the same shit too.
Nelson,
all the vets are playing the producer game. They're reading the script and they're going. Anytime you see a reality show and you see a confessional, a post confessional, they are being interviewed. They are being asked questions to go along with the story that's already been edited. So the producers have already watched the episode. They already know what's going to happen. So now they call everybody back in and they say, hey, this is episode 3. Talk about this particular point because we know you were feeling this. We see it on the episode. What was going on in your mind? Did you want to throw the vets in? Like, that's what happens, and it's annoying. It's too
I need you to do something.
too scripted.
Can you put your phone down real quick? I need the illustration. So I need you to go like this.
Yeah, I know, puppet. I get what you was doing with that. I understand.
Yeah, they some fucking puppets. That makes it even worse.
I understand it. Yeah, it's tarnishing the show for me. It really is.
Like, come on, you guys, have some integrity.
We get to the mission. It's called Heli Heist. In my mind, I'm like, I know we're not about to get through all 50,000 partners through this thing. In my mind, I'm like, get us to an elimination so we know what's going on. You know, some people did well. Bethany's laugh when she was with Corey. Corey was,
I can't even imitate it. Y'all know I like to imitate stuff. I can't even imitate it.
Is that laugh? No, that laugh is ridiculous. I already got a headache. I don't want it to make it worse. Emmy breaks down because she baby, she came off there crying. Yeah, and Ed is being such a good sport. Like, Ed was comforting her, and like, you did amazing. It was great, even though she didn't. But, you know, you think about it. If you're in that car and the sun's in your eyes and you got these bags being tossed at you, I mean, anything can happen. But Esther was crying. Baby, did you hear about that person that was fully vaccinated and passed away? I just wanted to throw that out there.
From what?
Not to throw that out there. From the vid. I can't say that on here.
But anyway, from the stick and poke or from the vid?
Like I said, the person was fully vaccinated and they caught the vid and passed away. All right, so
I thought that couldn't happen. That you would be protected.
That's the whole point of the reason why I'm mentioning it. Amanda and Kyle get 25. Nani and Gabo get 26. That was pretty good. Josh loses Lauren and gets Amber. So a lot of these, you know, when people, and speaking of the vid, I brought that up for a reason. You know, a lot of people are leaving. Nam had to leave because he got the vid.
Is it confirmed that
Lauren,
he got the vid?
It's been going. That's why they're not mentioning it, because they don't want to be any production that's allowing people to catch the vid and they got to kick people out. So they're not going to mention why these people are going home. Hinted, if you look back at every other season, they said why people were sent home. Mm-hmm. They always made a package out of it. Mm-hmm. Like even when the Olympic girl was leaving, they made a whole package out of her leaving. Mm-hmm. They ain't saying nothing about why these people are leaving, and it's because they're getting the vid. And when you think about it, all these shows don't want to be known for being irresponsible and people getting the vid. So that's why these people are leaving. If y'all don't believe it, I'm telling y'all what it is.
But wouldn't they have had to be stuck and poked to be able to go on the show?
Fully vaccinated? Clearly not.
I mean, I would think.
But then again, you could, obviously, I just said, you could be vaccinated and still get the vid.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So
it is what it is. So they off the show. So Josh is lucky and gets Amber. Amber looks like one of the best competitors to have. Even though she's not the best in heights, she's like a G.
She better than what's the other girl with the purple? Okay, so I got two things. First off, did anybody see the windshields on the Land Rovers? If you guys saw the windshields in the Land Rovers, didn't do well with the last video with responding to comments. I'll respond to comments this go around, I promise. And then the second thing is, old girl with the blue hair. Did anybody else think Emmy? Didn't she look like something out of one of the characters out of what did I say it was?
I don't know.
The Birds of Prey.
Are you talking about she looked like
Harley Quinn?
Harley Quinn.
Yes, indeed.
Child. Fessy and Esther get 30, and Casey and Emmanuel get 28. Esther did a fantastic job with Fessy, and Fessy caught all those bags. Esther was chucking them, baby. She was chucking them, baby. She was chucking them.
She done some illegal shit.
Looking at Esther, I would never think that she would be able to be remotely competitive. But that's the thing that I like about the challenge. You can put so many different people in so many different things, and you never know when they're gonna be successful at what they got going on. Tasha needs to pick up steam, baby, because Tasha is a wealthy Nigerian chick. She's a very popular socialite. They ain't giving her no airplay, and she ain't doing much on the show. So I don't know what was the whole big deal about casting Tasha, but she needs to. I seen Esther more than I seen Tasha, and I actually know of Tasha before I even knew anything about an Esther, an Emmy, an Emmanuel, because I don't watch Survivor. But Jesus,
I'm telling you, she's trying to get her American Man. I said, who the fuck? Because she came in that in the little party and Tata was all out. I said, who was that?
She's a fashionista. Yeah, that's what she's known for. She's not gonna come on TV in sweats. Like she's you got to look her up. She's a very wealthy Nigerian that's super successful. She's doing a lot for Nigeria and the women out there. She's really influential, which is why they wanted her on the show. But they ain't giving her no camera time because she ain't giving it to them.
She gonna take it.
Josh and Amber talk. Josh wants Fessy and Casey to get along with Amber. If I was Amber, I wouldn't. That's the thing. I don't understand why Nelson forgave Fessy so quick. Well, then again, it might not have been quick. These shows operate the way they go. They built this rapport and this alumni kind of thing. I don't know. I've never been in on reality TV, but Fessy just did Nelson so freaking dirty. And the way that Fessy and Casey talked about Amber and just threw her to the wolves like that, I don't know. It's just certain things when it comes to the game and I'm back in the game, I just would not.
Well, Fessy's reformed now, and he's celebrating Ramadan, and he's fasting right now. So he's not the same. He's different, and that's why Nelson was able to forgive him. So maybe Amber can forgive him too, right?
Ashley and Nelson talk. She says, I don't know if it was like in passing or if it was on the post-confessional that she has feelings for Nelson. I don't know. Nelson is in his confessionals talking about they established that they were friends. Clearly there was no establishment if this chick is sitting here crying over your ass. I don't know.
Nelson think it's cute, and it's not cute. You're too damn old. How old is Nelson?
I don't know. I think he's in his 30s. Or 28. Maybe 28, 20. He operate like he in his 20s.
He definitely does.
Fessy talks to Kelz, and Kelz is like, I'm good. Fessy trying to wine and dine Kelz. It just was not happening. Kelz ain't nobody's pushover. It wasn't happening.
Kelz was like he was ready to pop that little weasel in his face right then and there.
I would have loved to see that.
Boom, boom, boom. How you say it? Boom, boom, boom. Bless you.
Excuse me.
How I'm gonna say it? Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Yes, indeed.
Nelson talked to Berna, and Ashley starts feeling some sort of way. Ashley is wasted. She goes off on Berna, calling her Bertha. Why is Nelson being silly? Both of these chicks ain't even like. Well, let me not do that. They're not ugly, but like I don't even know. Well, then again, Nelson does have kind of like a type because the chick from Bad Girls Club. She was a bombshell. But then these chicks aren't bombshells. I don't know.
What's bombshell mean?
Bombshell's like a Barbie doll. Like a Barbie doll with like perfect chest, perfect butt, all of that.
He's 32.
Barbie doll. Oh. No, y'all the same age.
No, we're not.
He older than you.
He's 2 years older than me.
I could see you chasing all the tail on the show. I really could.
Baby, no. I want.
Baby, yes. You and Corey would be sitting there acting like some fools, clutching your pearls, talking about who you think can get it.
No.
Yeah, you would. Because that's what you do here at the house.
What are you talking about?
You be like, you and Corey. Corey L. Oh my God, you see Kelz?
Corey L. That's a black dude.
That's the gay dude, yes. Yeah. Y'all be talking about the guy
we would be
trying to get right.
We would be over there kiki, but
right, exactly.
While we over at the gym,
exactly.
While we're at the
and
gym,
you be like, yo, Nelson, you don't want none of this. Winking your eye and shit.
No, what?
Right. You be like, oh, Kelz, can you spot me? I can see you
No,
now.
I'm gonna tell you
I can
what,
see you
no,
now.
but I'll keep it 100.
You would look for Kelz to spot you.
No, Jose, I'll keep it 100. I'd be like, Nelson finishes workout. Yo, man, yeah. But, the neck gets a little tight and hit him with a little.
He'll be like, I'm a masseuse. I'm a masseuse.
I got you.
I'm a masseuse. Right.
Yes,
he ain't nobody's masseuse on the challenge. Right.
Yes, indeed.
Get off of me. Move.
Your arms so stiff, baby.
They not.
So stiff.
They
yes,
not.
indeed.
Move.
That's not like that. Corey L in the
what
back.
do you think about Ashley going off with her eyes closed and her eyes wouldn't know because she drunk and she like get that bitch out the house, get her out the house.
That old girl gonna be chunk.
I can see Ashley and Berna going against each other in elimination. I think somebody will do that.
Ashley gonna get rid of her ass. Ashley like, sit me down with that bitch. Sit me down with that bitch. Cause you know how Ashley is. She real animated. I don't give a fuck. I say, yeah, last season, remember
Berna's sitting there sweating. She like, I don't know why I mess with
because she knows she in trouble.
I'm going to beat the house of vote.
She knows she in trouble.
Where you going? Oh my
water.
God.
I just want some water.
Devin and Josh talked to get Kelz out. The vets talked to Tori about putting in Kelz. I thought that was pretty cool that the vets, that looks so good. And that's Papa John's? Wow, that looks so freaking good.
It does look good. You don't like Papa John's though.
Yeah, but that's not pizza. That looks really, really good.
Cool.
Jesus. With that garlic sauce. Woo, Lord Jesus. What do you think about the vets talking to Tori?
Okay, so I'm like, in my personal opinion, like, Tori, I mean, I understand her point. I understand her point of view. I understand.
What point of view?
Like, she wants to show them that she is loyal to the.
She got this. You got to think about it, they made this a career. They always coming back on this show. They not no Leroy talking about this my last one.
Leroy out.
Yeah, they trying to make that $1 million. They want that $1 million. These people don't work no 9 to 5s. So if you see the same people, you're gonna be working with the same people. These rookies, you see they recycling these rookies in and out. They recycling them in and out. So where's Georgia? Where's Bear? They recycling these people out. Or did Bill kill somebody or something like that?
Did he?
Something like that. When did we read the headline?
I think yeah.
Something about he harassed somebody or something. I don't know.
By the way, I want to send love and care and hugs to all the people of Haiti who were affected by the earthquakes. Because there's been multiple earthquakes. I'm sure anybody who's there can't see this video, but I know that there's a lot of family and friends that are here who are affected by it, and I just want to just send a little love. What were we talking about? We
get to the nominations. That's what we're talking about. Nominations, and Josh calls out Kelz. And you know what? It was so freaking awesome to see Kelz clown the hell out of Josh.
Yeah.
And Josh couldn't even say anything. Even though Kelz ends up going home, we bowed at the end anyway. Josh was like, Kelz, the way Kelz just sidelined Josh was just freaking phenomenal. And he was like, you pussy. He basically did what you call it did
Devin.
to Josh. It wasn't Devin. Bailey Swaggy.
Yeah.
Swaggy said, pussy.
Sure did.
Pussy.
Sure did.
That's what Kelz did. But Kelz did it in a nice, nasty way. Pussy. Oh, that was so good to see. That was so good to see. And everybody was like, CT, did I put up a line? CT like, nope. Everybody saying nope. This was crazy. This plane taking off, everybody trying to get on this plane. Anyway, there's so much going on in the world. What did you think about Josh getting called out?
So, first and foremost, y'all already know how I feel about Josh. Secondly, at the end of the day, Josh is a fucking sellout. Thirdly, Josh is racist as fuck, in my personal opinion. I know you're not going to agree with me. It's cool. I'm going to call it what it is. Y'all can send this video to him and let him know that it's been said. Because at the end of the day, if you should be sticking with the group.
What group?
The black folks. That's what. Yeah,
ain't black.
Look, he's brown enough. But at the end of the day, we already know Josh is a fucking weasel. He's stupid as shit. And at the end of the day, he's sitting there. It was pissing me off. Like, I'm not even Kelz, and I wanted to come across the table that I wasn't sitting at and pop him in his face because he's sitting there smirking and stuff.
I think Josh could take you. Can you see Vic and Josh in the hall brawl? Ooh! Josh is knocking that head off, baby.
No, he's not, because I'm getting lower than his dumb ass.
Your ankle ain't.
First off, I wouldn't be in the hall brawl with my Achilles fucked up. That's first and foremost. And secondly, I'm getting low as fuck. Even I can take his ass with one motherfucking leg. I can take his ass on crutches. Bop, bop, boop, boop. Period. But I'm getting down low and I'm getting hitting them legs and I'm tossing his ass up in the air like
Put in
that.
the comments below this video, who y'all think will win in the hall brawl? Vic or Josh? 1's for Vic, 2's for Josh. 1's for Vic, 2's for Josh. Anyways, Kelz, you handled yourself beautifully in that deliberation, and I think Esther concurred by saying at the end of the day, you want to get out who you don't want to go against you in the finale. So let's just focus on that, and whoever we put in the elimination, make sure their ass don't come back.
And
I said, come on, Esther.
I mean, I'm hip to that, but at the end of the day, look at the simple fact. They're going for the last week, Corey L was in there. Now this week they have Kelz in there. Why y'all putting all the black folks in there first?
This is not a black thing.
I'm just calling it what it is.
If you could call it that, you calm down. Before I sick Josh on you. You could call it that if everybody in elimination was black. But everybody in elimination aren't black.
They would if they could.
No, but they could. That's the thing. They could put down anybody they want to put down.
They know better. They know better than put that. Like, we'll put this one down, and then we'll put the other one down next time.
Josh is not smart enough to be racist. Let's just call it. It is what
Josh
it is.
is so busy trying to fit in with everybody else in the thing who don't fuck with him in the first place. They just letting him look like the stupid scapegoat because he's gonna run his mouth so fucking much. And as soon as
at the end of the day, they little plan, whatever they thought it was, worked because Kelz is not there. And Josh
Fessy executed it.
Fessy ain't execute shit. At the end of the day, all the vets were scared and they did not want to go against Kelz. Period. You can look at the vet's face when Fessy said his little scripted script on the post confessional, and they were like, "Well, I wonder if these guys think I'm gonna put them down," because he could have put any one of them down. But Fessy ain't that dumb. I think he's smarter than Josh. I don't know. Anyways, we get to elimination and I'm excited for this elimination because it's Kelz and Tracy versus Ed and Emmy. And I don't know why I like Ed so much. He didn't really do nothing for me on the circle. He was kind of a douche on the circle. But ever since the way he stepped into the first episode when he came and he had the Fabio hair flowing in the background and he was just full with smiles and good energy. And he was like, I love everybody. Like, that just felt so great. Kelz came on and he was like, I'm muscle and y'all need to be scared of me, roar. I'm like, that energy, like, I was hoping that Ed came back, and Ed came back. Ed's synergy with Emmy, they worked together. But these rookies are smart because even though they're winning with fellow rookies, they're partnering themselves up with vets so that it's not too much of a thing because they know that the vets are working. Damn, he got old.
Who is that? Oh.
Dynamite. Damn. He's still alive? That's how I'm gonna look when I get his age.
No, you're not.
Jesus, he gotta be like 83.
We're gonna get you some fillers and some Botox and all of that. You ain't gonna look like
Whoa.
that.
Dynamite. Whoa.
What is this? AARP Medicare helpline.
Anyways, so that was the episode. Kelz ends up going home. He's pissed. But ain't nothing he can do about it. Ed wins, and I'm actually happy. Emmy did a good thing at the end when she used the magnet to knock the brick closer so it could go on the magnetic side. That was smart. The girl Tracy, she was too frail to be up on that grate, but she wouldn't have been able to lift Kelz back and forth.
That wouldn't have happened.
She would have been able to lift Kelz back up and forth, but he was breaking her neck. She was coming by. She was like, boop, boop. She was like, wait, my neck.
He started trying to.
Oh God! She was like, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. I want 150,000, but we can settle out of court for $20. Do you know what movie that's from? He about to show his age right now, y'all. What movie that from?
That's from the Players Club.
Can y'all believe that? Do y'all know what movie that's from? He just showed his mother flipping age, and he's sitting here talking about Nelson. Right. Anyways, love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. Before y'all go, Put ones below this video if you think Vic would win. 2 below this video if you think Josh will win in a hall brawl. Remember, he got a fucked up ankle, so you know.
No, I would not be on the challenge with a fucked up ankle. This is when I'm in perfect condition, prepped and ready for anything that the challenge would be throwing at me. Period, point blank. And in all that, we're gonna go ahead and do a testimony. Come on and testify. Check it out. Boom.
Pop.
Boom.
You heard it? It popped.
Boom.
Anyways, y'all, love y'all. Later.
Later.
I know. Y'all not about to think about not subscribing to aconnectiontv.com. Copyrighted.